Though Melania Trump didn't come to her husband Donald's hush money trial once, she apparently is upset after his guilty verdict was reached on May 30th. During an interview with Fox and Friends, which aired on Sunday, June 2nd, the ex-president, 77, was asked how his brood is coping during this time. "She's fine, but I think it's very hard for her. I mean, she's fine. But it's, she has to read all this, see," he stated of his wife. "It's tougher. I think it's probably in many ways, it's tougher on my family than it is on me," he added. Elsewhere in the chat, Donald, who was found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records, raged about the ordeal. "It's weaponization, and it's a very dangerous thing. We've never had that in this country," he said. "People get it. It's a scam," he continued, speaking of the trial. "And the Republican Party, they've stuck together in this. They see as a weaponization of the Justice Department of the FBI, and that's all coming out of Washington." Donald will be sentenced on July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention. He spoke out about potentially having to be behind bars. "I don't know that the public would stand it. I'm not sure the public would stand for it," he said. "I think it would be tough for the public to take. At a certain point, there's a breaking point." As OK previously reported, Donald spoke out in a press conference on May 31st. "We're going to be appealing this scam," he stated, adding that the witnesses were literally crucified in the case. "We're going to be appealing it on many different things. He wouldn't allow us to have witnesses. He wouldn't allow us to talk. Wouldn't allow us to do anything. The judge was a tyrant. I paid a lawyer, totally legal. I paid a lawyer, a legal expense," he continued of his legal team. "It's not sheetrock construction, or any other thing. It's a legal expense. Think of that. This is what the falsification of business records were. And I said, what else are you going to call it?" He also claimed he was ready to take the stand in the case. "The theory is you never testify because as soon as you testify, they'll get you on something that you said slightly wrong, and then they sue you for perjury, but I didn't care about that. I wanted to," he said,